Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a little different to what I would usually do. You can probably already tell, but my face cam isn't in this video. The reason for that is that I want this video to be very full of immersion, and I just didn't want my face to get in the way of such a peaceful and lovely app. So this is #SelfCare. It's an app I found on the App Store not too long ago. It's a very relaxing, very calming game, and I thought that it would be really nice to share with others. So this game is made to help with calming people down, and to give off positive vibes and just to be in a relaxing environment. So once you open the game, it has a positive or helpful message. Today's is sometimes we need to seek calm for ourselves, to seek calm for other people. As you can see at the top there is a little sun. Once I tap the screen, that sun will go down. So as we progress through the app, the sun will slowly rise, and once it is fully risen, you can't do anything else about that, and it means that you've reached maximum calm. So when I open this game, the first thing I like to do is look through the tarot cards. So all you have to do is choose one, and that will be your card for today. So I've chosen this one, and it is Death Reversed. Death Reversed, transitions, endings, beginnings. Don't get stuck in limbo. So every day we get a new card. You can have reversals on or off. Mine are on at the moment, which is why I got the Death Reverse card. And you can also change the deck art. Mine is currently set on this one, the SelfCare Sun and Sky. So this is the original SelfCare deck in blue and gold. And I thought this one was the nicest one in my opinion, so I decided to stick with it. So once that's done, I'm gonna explore this room a little bit more. But before that, I will show you a few things you can do. So you can change your skin color. So if you have a dark skin tone, you can make it closer to your color. Now I don't know why there's the options of things in greens and blues and other colors, but that is there for your own enjoyment. I'm sticking to the palest one because I have very pale skin. You can also change the bedding and the rug textures. Some of these you do have to pay for, but there are quite a few free options as well, so hopefully that shouldn't be a bother to anyone. As you can see here, there's a little cat with its tail wagging, and yeah, you can't really do much about that. You can stroke the cat if you click on it, so if you just rub its face a little bit, it'll purr, and that's about all that does. You can change the eye color, you can change the collar color, and you can also change the color, the shape of the little trinket it has. They seem unusually feral today, talking about our cat. This is one of the activities you can play. So this is the laundry one, so you can have Eve, Thomas's Basics, Roses, or Violet. So each of these has a different type of colouring, but I like to stick to the basics. So as you can see, I'm dragging my finger across the laundry and connecting them all up. Once I've got them all done, they all disappear. A few things, you get these headphones, we get bandages, things like that can't actually go into the wash, so we avoid those. As you can see, I am dragging these, or you can tap the laundry to make them go away instead of dragging them. This is not as fun as predicted. Maybe it will get better. So here we have blacks, so all these blacks or darks are highlighted. Everything that isn't the same color will be faded. Once you click on a color and it's not the same, it will fade so that you can't put the wrong items in with the wrong colors. So right now I'm tapping the whites, tap the blue, and then tap the dark. Or you can just drag them across and connect them all like that, depending on what you find to be more fun. This one is a word one, so all you have to do is drag the missing letters into the area. So this one will be learn a new thing, and then we get the new word after that. Don't read the comments. Now, like the other things, you can change the messages you get, so you can have books, affirmations, or self-care tips. And mine's on self-care tips because I think that's quite useful and quite helpful. Some things you can click on in the game that don't actually do anything, so let's give our phone a rest. I clicked on the phone, and as you can see now, the sun has risen just a little bit. It's not fully risen, but it is very close to it. This is a picture, so you just slide them across and then complete the picture, like so. We feel like this artist gets us. Pretty simple. You don't have too many to move. This one is a breathing exercise, so it's currently set on a flower. Breathe in and then breathe out, and you follow that as long as you want. It doesn't have a time period to it. You can just breathe with the flower as much as you want. So there's calm, focus, and sleep depending on what kind of pace you want. You can change the shape. Mine is currently set on bloom because I think it's the prettiest. This is our altar. So we have all the tarot cards that we have picked up along the way. So each one has a different meaning to it. So this one is the world. It means accomplishment, completion, and fulfillment. Along the bottom I have some things I've picked up along the way. This is cone incense. Incense helps cleanse large spaces. It also works after cooking a big meal in a small kitchen. And then at the bottom there it has the related tarot, which is the world. You can put things away if you have multiples or if you don't want to display them on your altar. You can change the background, but again you have to pay for the other option. This one's one of my favourite things you can do. There are different colour schemes. So you have solids, brights, darks. Mine is currently set on brights because it's very pastel-y and I'm a big fan of pastels. All you have to do is gently colour in the entire circle. So I'm just using my finger to change the gradient colours. And once you've covered the entire circle, it'll change the colours for you to do the next one. And as you can see at the top there, the sun has almost fully risen. Now I chose this colour scheme because I find it to be the most calming. But if you don't want something like that, I just got a feather, but I clicked off it too quickly, so let's go to our altar. So now the feather that we just acquired is now, no, not the ivy. The feather that we just acquired is now in the altar. Feathers symbolize freedom. Feathers symbolize freedom. Finding a feather really feels like a good omen, doesn't it? This one is very, very simple. All you have to do is swipe away the clouds to reveal the moon behind them. Our last quarter moon. Endings. Endings mean new beginnings. That is very true. You can change the hemisphere to the southern or northern depending on what you want. There are also bubbles. You just make a swirly pattern and then they will make their own little pattern and float out and then fade away. You can also change the shape of the bubbles. Mine's currently set on hearts. There is a gem one, so this is a pattern game, so all you do is follow a pattern created with the gems. We feel uplifted. So if you are like me and aren't a big fan of memory games, you probably won't come back to this one very often. But if you do like this kind of mini game, then I feel like you might find this one quite relaxing or quite fun. Again, you can change the shape to quartz, sphere, or geodesic. You can also click on the candles. If you tap the candle, it will light, and then it will start to fade. So you can have the duration change, so you can have it for a minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes, depending on how long you want the candle to burn. You can change the wax colouring. Mine's currently set on blues. And you can change the glow as well of the candle, so you can have simple, a few more to buy, cool glow, warm glow, soft diamond, bright diamond, sweet flare, sharp flare, depending on what you want. So I think I've clicked on everything that I can right now. So that's a little walkthrough of the SelfCare app. Like I said, it's very calming, very peaceful, and I thought maybe it could be useful to some people who are looking for something quite relaxing. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment in the comments below what apps you find to be quite calming, relaxing, peaceful. If you have tried out this app before, if you're new to the app and find it to be helpful. Subscribe if you're new and want to stay updated, and remember to click that bell button so that you are notified whenever I post new content. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye!